What do you make of this Dagestani takeover with their wrestling and MMA as opposed to, the old school American wrestling?
It started way before Khabib, but certainly Khabib took it to a new level. Yeah, it's about time. I mean, there's a rich history in the former Soviet Union and a lot of those former Eastern Bloc countries of combative sports, both boxing, MMA, judo. There's a rich tradition there, and Dagestan is no different. There's a lot of amazing athletes and world champions that have come out of that region, and it's a matter of time before they started filtering into the sport of mixed martial arts and finding a way to be professional athletes. So I'm not surprised. I'm actually surprised it's taken as long as it has, but the influx has been huge. We certainly have a lot of Dagestanis that are fighting in the PFL as well. Magomed Magomedkirimov has won the championship a couple times, and we have some amazing guys. Trying to think who was in the finals last year that he ended up losing, but he was one of the first Dagestanis that came over.
Yes.
Akbar.
Yes, that's right. Yeah. Yeah. So there's obviously a lot of promise there. Do you think the American wrestling is going to tip the scales at some point with your Bo Nichols, or do you think this Dagestani wrestling is here to stay?
I don't think the Dagestanis are going to go anywhere, and I think there's always room for more wrestlers, more guys that make that shift and that transition, figure out what that transition is like, and adapt and figure out how to plug in all their wrestling. If I'm those guys, they need to be focusing on catch wrestling. I made this mistake myself, started focusing on jiu-jitsu and thinking I was going to catch up with those jiu-jitsu practitioners, especially those black belts that I was going to be competing with. And it cost me a fight against Josh Barnett. I pulled guard. What was I thinking? Nine times out of 10, I don't think Josh could take me down, but I put myself in that position. And I think a lot of these guys, as long as they stay focused on the one that brought them, that wrestling ability and that mat sense from wrestling, I think they're going to do very, very well.